a stretch of results that leaves so much more to be desired, the Loons head east to Cincinnati for a game submerged in real expectation. In a fortress that has long since been breached, who in their right mind would begrudge Minnesota victory here of all places? Just 2 weeks remain as this most irregular of regular seasons gets closer to breaking points. As we welcome you into the Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Minnesota pregame show and our studios here at Allianz Field, Callum Williams, as always, alongside the former Gopher soccer star Kyndra de St. Aubin. Before we focus on FC Cincinnati, Kyndra, let's rewind the clock to last weekend, shall we? Minnesota finishing 2-2 against Houston Dynamo. Yeah, and I think Adrian Heath said it best in his post-game into the media this week. Disappointment. Off to a fast start here. A beautiful little ball by Robin Lod, and of course the run by Ethan Finley. It's good to see Ethan Finley back in form, getting on the score sheet. And at this point, you're thinking, Minnesota United, you get on the board first, you get on the board early, and you're at home. This is going to be a victory. This is 3 points for the Loons. Ethan Finley again with a beautiful finish, and what a ball by Ja'Cory Hayes. But then it's mistakes, bad decisions, and turnover at midfield. And Houston capitalized. You have got to give the Houston Dynamo some credit with some life in the second half on the road against a Minnesota United team that somehow, some way gave up a 2-0 lead at the half, end up in a 2-2 draw, 1 point at home at Allianz Field in a Western Conference and, quite frankly, a regular season that is going to come down to the wire. Every point, every game matters. And rightly so, Ethan Finley, Dane St. Clair make team of the week. Dane on the bench, Ethan Finley, the 2 goals. He played that 69 minutes. That's just his second game back from injury. He missed quite a bit of time with the MCL. So good to see him in form, and Minnesota United needs him in form down the stretch to continue a winning way. Ethan Finley was wonderful against Houston Dynamo. 2 goals against the Dynamo, as you just saw. Kyndra, what does his inclusion bring to Minnesota United? Well, you know, we talked about it during the game when he was making those runs, and then we also said it again with Adrian Heath in the media call this week. His runs and his ability to make the right decision at the right time. It's the way he makes the runs, the burst of speed, the cutting across the back line, the splitting between the outside back and the center back to find the space and the chemistry with whoever is playing underneath him. It was Robin Lod this time, and it was also Ja'Cory Hayes playing a perfect through ball. So Ethan Finley smart in his run, stays in an onside position, and 2 beautiful finishes, making up for that one in Nashville that he knows he should have had. The injury list for Minnesota United this season has been long, but for once, and perhaps the first time this campaign, Kyndra, the returning list looks very good indeed. And it is nice to see the players on the right-hand side. They're back in action for Minnesota United. Emmanuel Reynoso, Jose Aja were the 2 players out with coronavirus, and they are back in the fold tonight. They are available off the bench. Jan Gregus returns from international duty, has wrapped up his quarantining. We thought he was going to miss 5 or 6 games. He only misses 2 because of the 2 postponements against FC Dallas and Chicago Fire. So, yes, it is nice to see some players back in the fold tonight and available. And Jan Gregus will be in that starting lineup. Of course, they will miss Hassani Dotson. If not in the starting lineup, not even available off the bench with the ankle injury after that gruesome tackle by Adam Lundqvist against Houston Dynamo. He is going to be out for some time. So with that in mind, 2 changes to the Minnesota United starting 11 presented by Allianz. Those adjustments come in the centre of midfield with a much more familiar look about it, with the return of Jan Gregus and Ozzy Alonso. It feels like we haven't said that pairing in quite some time. A long time since those 2 have sat in that position in the center of midfield under Kevin Molino, and nice to have them back because Ozzy Alonso stepped on the field last weekend, just the other night against Houston Dynamo, and wasn't expecting to come on the pitch that early, but he did, and he did his job because of the injury to Hassani Dotson. He holds down the fort in that position. The second he stepped on the pitch, Michael Boxall hands him the captain's armband. That tells you all you need to know about what this team, what these players think of Ozzy Alonso. Even though he missed so much time with that hamstring injury, he is a key piece on the pitch. He holds down the center of midfield. He knows how to put himself in a good position defensively to cut off the passes. He may not be as fast as he used to be, but positionally and tactically, he is always in the right spot. And this week's Park Dental pregame interview is with the Minnesota United skipper, Ozzy Alonso. Here's what he had to say.
Yeah, I didn't expect to come up too soon, but, you know, soccer, it is what it is. So I feel great, you know, I feel good after a few weeks out. It's hard to come back, but, you know, I decided to be here again in the field, and, you know, I decided to play again. You know, for us, last week was tough. You know, we didn't train for 1 week for the Premier, you know, but train this week, play for Saturday, and I think it's huge for us. I know the players decided to go there and find a way to get a 3-point, and we keep going. We have to go game by game. Saturday's important game for us. I know it's gonna be difficult, hard game down there, but if we go there with a mentality to win, I think we can get a good result there. And our team is prepared to go there and find a way to win the game. I'm not happy either way. I don't like the way it's too cold, but even here I'm training turf, but this is what it is. I get used to a little bit more now, and like I say, I'm happy because I play again and training again with the team, and healthy, and this is more important for me.
Still plenty coming your way on the Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Minnesota pre-game show. Next up, it's all about the opponents, FC Cincinnati. Stay with us. We'll see you after the break.